On February 15th, asteroid 2012 DA14 will pass within 22,000 miles of Earth, less than a tenth of the distance to the Moon. Although this 45-meter rock has a 0% chance of hitting us, near-Earth asteroids in general raise a number of interesting scientific questions. What makes the difference between a near miss and an impact? How would we navigate a spacecraft around an asteroid in the future? And what can we learn from the asteroids themselves? To answer these questions, NASA is sending the OSIRIS-REx spacecraft to another near-Earth asteroid, designated 1999 RQ-36. When it arrives in the year 2018, OSIRIS-REx will study a property called the Yarkovsky effect, where the Sun's illumination of a rotating asteroid can change its direction over time. As the asteroid rotates, the Sun heats one side of the surface. Once that side rotates away from the Sun, however, it radiates the heat into space. This can act as a sort of mini thruster that slowly changes the asteroid's direction, potentially making the difference between a near miss and an impact. OSIRIS-REx will also study the gravitational properties of asteroids, providing useful insights for follow-up visits. Because asteroids have a small and variable gravitational pull, new techniques will need to be developed to help spacecraft approach and fly around them. Finally, OSIRIS-REx will take a direct sample of the asteroid and return it to Earth. This could perhaps yield the most interesting results of all, as 1999 RQ-36 is thought to be a leftover from the formation of our solar system. By studying its composition, scientists will be looking at a snapshot of the solar system taken 4.5 billion years ago, one that may even hold clues to understanding our own origins. So although 2012 DA14 will miss us when it flies by in February, NASA isn't missing an opportunity to study near-Earth objects, and OSIRIS-REx will provide the best results yet when it visits 1999 RQ-36.
Samples of an asteroid are headed back to Earth, a key pre-launch milestone for the Webb Space Telescope, and adding a third dimension to some cool imagery. A few of the stories to tell you about this week at NASA. On May 10th, NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft bid farewell to near-Earth asteroid Bennu. OREX then began its journey back to Earth with an abundance of sample material it scooped up from Bennu last October. This image captured in early April is the last one taken of the asteroid by OSIRIS-REx. After orbiting the Sun twice, the spacecraft is due to reach Earth September 24, 2023. That is when the capsule containing the sample material will separate from the spacecraft, enter Earth's atmosphere, and make a parachute-assisted landing in Utah's West Desert. For the last time while the James Webb Space Telescope is still on Earth, the telescope's 6.5-meter primary mirror was commanded to fully expand and lock itself into place, just like it will when it gets to space. Webb will be the world's premier space science observatory when it launches later this year. It will help solve mysteries in our solar system, look to distant worlds around other stars beyond our solar system, and probe the mysterious structures and origins of our universe and our place in it. Steve Jerzik, who has served as NASA's Associate Administrator since May 2018 and most recently filled in as Acting NASA Administrator, retired on Friday, May 14th after more than 3 decades at the agency. Former astronaut Bob Cabana will take over as Associate Administrator effective Monday, May 17th. Cabana, who has served as Director of our Kennedy Space Center since 2008, is a veteran of 4 space flights with more than 910 hours in space. NASA and Axiom Space have signed an order for the first private astronaut mission to the International Space Station. Axiom Mission 1 will launch from our Kennedy Space Center in Florida aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft no earlier than January 2022 for an 8-day mission. Former NASA astronaut Michael Lopez Alegria is expected